Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. You just caught me doing my joints and movement homework. Would you like to know a bit about it? Because I know you would. The first one's the ball and socket joint. We have an expert in the room. Joe?
Hello, Mr. Naylor.
Hey, Joe. Tell me a bit about it.
About what?
The ball and socket joint.
Right. Well, the ball and socket joint is found in your shoulder. It has a three range of movement, so it's a multi-axial joint. It has the greatest range of movement. It allows abduction, adduction, and rotation.
Wow, that is fantastic.
I know.
Right, the next joint is the hinge joint. Lewis, tell me about the hinge joint. The hinge joint allows movement in one plane of motion about a single axis. You will find this type of joint in the knee, in the knuckle, and the elbow, and it allows extension and flexion. Wow, that is fantastic. And now it's a pivot joint. Joe, you know about pivot joint, don't you?
I do know quite a bit, yes.
Explain.
The pivot joint allows rotation, which is a movement in one plane, so it's a uniaxial joint. It's found between the atlas and the axis, and the neck, or between the radius and the humerus.
Wow. The saddle joint. Go on, Lewis, you know about that, don't you?
I do.
The saddle joint has very limited movement of rotation and sliding, and it only has one plane of motion about one axis. An example of this is the carpal-metacarpal joint in the thumb. I didn't know anything about that, thank you for that. And now about the glide joint.
I'm back again. The glide joint has very limited movement due to the ligaments attached to it. It allows one bone to slide over another. You can find it between the ribs, thoracic vertebrae, and it's also a uniaxial joint.
Really?
Really?
Never knew that.
Now you do now.
What's the condyloid joint, Lewis? The condyloid joint has two planes of motion. An example of this is in the knee. It allows flexion, extension, abduction, adduction, rotation, and is limited by ligaments. I like your shoes, Lewis. They look nice on that video.
Thank you very much, Mr. Naylor.
Right, now, they've told me what I need to do. I'm going to crack on my homework, and I hope that helps you.